Hello and welcome back to Gamesplay Technically. We're back in 7 Days to Die, and today we're going to look at building a few things, or rather crafting, I should say. And the things that we want to craft are probably that drum barrel magazine. I keep spacing on that. Which I think the tough part is going to be oil, because we probably sold all of our oil to buy the book in the first place, because I didn't know you needed oil for the drum barrel magazine. Makes sense, right? I guess somehow. The other thing I want to work on is let's look at what kind of ammunition we can make. And this is good news. It looks like we can be building 7.62 and 9mm, which is what we need. The only thing is I'm guessing we probably don't have a lot of we don't have a lot of bullet tips or bullet casings. However, I think we can build bullet tips and casings here. We just need to be processing clay, brass, and lead. This is what we need lead for. In the meantime, we're gonna run this guy without, or rather to smelt. Let's see, how are we doing? We're pretty low on iron too. Man, this is gonna be a gathering episode, isn't it? Yep, I think it's gonna be a gathering episode. Okay. Maybe to break up the monotony of the gathering, we'll head out to the burnt forest to look at the mausoleum. That's where we'll be staying. We're not staying at the NFD. I forgot it's going to be the mausoleum. And maybe we can start figuring out what that's going to look like, because we don't want to be in a rush like we were last time, even though it really wasn't that bad, it turns out. I am going to replace... do I want to use coal here? Sure. We're gonna have to gather some coal for gunpowder anyway. Coal and nitrate. Let's get as much of our iron going as possible and gamble on those screamers. Alright, in the second dew collector, we're gonna put, it should fit just fine here. It's showing pink. I think that's telling me that maybe this is a bad idea. We're gonna find out. Well, there you go. Now we've got a ton of coal here, so we've got a lot of uses for coal right now. Oh, I was hoping we'd be able to make this blueberry pie. Oh, we just need some water. Alright, we're gonna make a single blueberry pie. And the rest of it's going to be these bacon and eggs. Let's see what's in our farm bundle. Southern farming, cotton seeds, mushroom spores, and 3 farm plot blocks. Where would we even put these? Is the question. We're not going to think about that now. We already have our plan. We'll have to figure this out later. There's another thing. I do also want to look at building nerd armor so we can read maybe the tactical warfare book and increase our assault rifle skill. Same with the rifle crafting. The rifle is really good, but I want to start with the hunting rifle. I don't want to be messing around with the pipe rifle. And really, we've got to upgrade our weapons all around. We want to be doing more damage per shot than we're doing right now. Okay, we're 6 away. I don't want to build nerd armor level 2. I want to build at least level 3. So nerd armor level 3 gives us a 15% chance that any skill book we read will give us an additional skill. So that would be, let's do the math here. So for 10, that makes it like we had so 10 tactical, or 10 of any magazine would act as 11.5. That's not really that great. If we could even get level 4, or rather level 5, that's 25%. I'm not sure it's worth all that trouble. Either way, we're just going to read these. Same with the Tools Digest and the Home Cooking, because we got to keep making progress on that. We're also going to turn all of this into cornbread. And we're going to let that cook and wait for our screamers that I am sure are on their way, because they always are. They're always on their way. Alright, and while that cooks, we're going to... So brass is the only thing that's going to be tricky, because we can't mine for brass. We can mine for iron, we can mine for lead, we can mine for everything else. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit up these nitrate spots as well as this coal vein here. I forget what lead looks like. I know this is iron. Oh, you know what? Lead is this blue colored stuff. which I see over here. Okay, we're gonna head in this direction. We're gonna do a little digging, and as I said earlier, we're going to wait for our screamers to show. There it is, hiding behind this Christmas tree here. Going to check real quick. The art of mining. 10% more ore when buzzed from coffee. We don't have any coffee. Might be worth making some just for this. 10% is significant. Alright, we got our 2000 nitrate. Now we're going to do the same thing with coal. And we're going to grab some lead as well. I think there is a coal node right around here. There's also a snake. It looks like we walked right past it. Oh, this is because this is a node we were already working on. We can continue to work on it. We'll see how deep this vein runs. This one might be dry. It looks like it was just that little node left there. Does it change color on our map? Our map still shows that there might be more. Let's do a little digging. Cool, leveled up with digging. My favorite. Okay, we're gonna bail on that. There's much easier veins to work on. So let's grab this lead that's right over here. And we did finish a challenge. And we're about to finish gathering iron as well, so might as well work on that one for the XP, even though it doesn't seem to be a whole lot. Additionally, we've also got an extra point to spend, and considering we're doing this, we might as well just get struck gold and reduce the amount of time we're going to be out here. We don't have to deal with our friends here. I know I've seen a ton of brass at certain POIs, except I can't recall right now which POIs are heavy on brass. I imagine there's some that are just better for collecting that than others. We'll have to figure that out. Alright, we got about 1,000 of lead, 1,000 of nitrate, and 1,000 of iron. All of which completed challenges for us, which got us about, I don't know, 30% of the way to the next level. And it also brought us to this foggy, rainy morning. So the next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to disassemble some cars to see if we can get that oil that we so stupidly sold. Now this guy finished up. Okay, let's drop some more lead in there. A bellows would be pretty good. Let's see, iron, we're good enough there. So let's drop in... Well, that's actually the only thing we have left to drop in is iron. We also wanted to hit up a coal vein. We didn't get a very good one. We can do that while we're out collecting vehicle parts, trying to get that oil. And let's see, we do have enough forged steel for the drum barrel magazine. I think it was 20 is what we needed. We just need that oil. We've got a decent supply of pipe bombs. Really, grenades is what we want. I'm gonna drop some of those in here. Let's see. We do have more explosive magazines books. What do we need for grenades? Oh, 5. Okay. We don't quite get there with this. We'll need one more, but gathering a few of the books should make them appear more often in our loot. Hopefully those points that I spent... in... What was it? Lucky Looter pay off. I don't think I've ever taken it before, so we're experimenting a little bit here. And we might as well get some of these bullet casings going. So it looks like 200, we can do 300. Easily, that'll get us, that's going to use a significant portion of our brass. Let's check in with Trader Rec. We might be able to do some missions along the way. See, he's got a tier 3 fetch that's very nearby.
Just a job for a simpleton like you.
Should have known. Okay, we're gonna cheat on this one,
Can't say
definitely.
I'm not surprised.
Okay, it looks like it's on the next floor. Or, what is this, a 2-story? Yeah. Gonna keep cheesing. Gonna cheese our butts off here. And I would gamble that the loot room is right up here. Okay, the quest is complete. And there we go. We've got some friends, a party girl. Is she the only one? Looks like it. I'd like to get a look at her face and see if she's feral before I try anything. Well, she's hiding her eyes from me. Well, if she was feral, she was kind of a lightweight. Now it looks like there's an opening on that side. Let's go that way and take a peek in. Aha! We got a Mo. We got a froggy Mo. Look at that guy. Doing his squats there. That is... that's gotta hurt. There's our froggy little Mo. Well, that's it for him. Unfortunate, he had to go that way. A businessman? Some concrete, some stone. Not bad. Oh, here we go. We found it. Are you a feral? Nope. Just a friendly neighborhood businessman. Nice. Alright, let's focus on this first. I forget how many lockpicks we have, but it is not many. We've got 2 left. We've got 1 left. Okay. This will not stand. Oh, this is gonna take a million years. We're gonna have to repair our pickaxe too. Alright, we're about halfway through. I'm guessing we lose some amount of loot doing this. Or is it just the cost of time? That seems like we didn't lose anything there. Actually, I'm more interested in the Cracker book. Okay, well. Ooh, blueberry pie. Okay. Well, not the best, but worthwhile enough. And we will appreciate the dukes we get in exchange. Really, if you consider that all we have to do is walk across the street, not bad. I think we've got a beaker, don't we? Oh no. Do we have a beaker? I have to check. If we don't have a beaker, we have to get the beaker. We do not have a beaker. Okay, we don't have one. We're gonna have to get one anyway because it's the only way to build a chemistry station. Which is not due up at any point, but let's not tempt fate.
But I bet you got dysentery the way you smell.
We get 300 dukes multiplied by 3. From that basic 100, hobo stew is people. don't know if I want to spend my gunpowder on blackstrap coffee. I think we're just going to make regular coffee for now. We're also going to add some storage here for forge stuff. Very technical name there. And we're going to pull out anything that's manufactured by the forge or can be used by the forge. Will be placed, well, that's not entirely true. Just a few things here and there. Oh, looks like we have more lead on us. And because we don't have a chemistry station, we're going to have to go with the less efficient means of creating ammunition, or rather gunpowder. So we're going to go with this and let that run for 22 minutes. And we're going to make the kind of long trip out to Jen's. There is a school bus outside of the Favalis Academy, and wow, nice iron crossbow, as well as some repair kits and duct tape. Definitely worth searching, but also we want some of that oil. Okay, we only got 2 oil from that, and the drum magazine mod requires 4, so, well, there's this van here. Okay, we got enough oil. We could make it to Jen's and then just, but we spend the night there, we're not going to be doing much of anything. There just really isn't anything for us to do at night other than cower like it's episode 1. Cower up on a billboard like it's episode 1. In that case, we might take another job here. Build that drum barrel mag, take another job, and see how that goes for us. Alright, this is going to take 5 minutes. We're going to re-queue this. That way our gun barrel, or rather our drum magazine mod builds first. Alright, and this will let us queue up some ammunition. So let's do another 50 7.62 rounds. And max out on the 9mm. That fills up our queue pretty nicely there. Alright, let's see what kind of jobs Rect has for us. Alright, let's do this fetch at the Fun Guy Daycare.
Good luck. You better not make me regret this.
Alright, let's see about this. Okay, so it's on, probably up in the ceiling. Maybe this is why the Fun Pimps made POIs like dungeons. I don't know, I think the fetch quest is inherently flawed, and I don't think you can fix it by changing the POI. Let's take a look in here anyway. Alright, baseball bat quality 3 might go for that. We are going to approach from the outside. We're just going to figure there's probably no dog in here. They do keep a Mo, though. Not a Mo. Sorry about that, not Mo. Oh, here we go. Certainly not the fortress that the Poopy Pants daycare was. Alright, we've got a level 1 tier 1 pistol, which is what we already have. So if we can get up to tier 3, we might build that. I think we've got the handgun parts for it. Mo, no, don't do it. Don't do it, Mo. Told him not to do it. Oh, there's the arrow that I fired from up in the ceiling. Just sitting there waiting for me. Hey there, buddy. What is this place? All of these daycares are so weirdly sinister. Yeah, this looks bad. There's one. Oh, a little bit of a jump scare there. I can't lie, she got me. Whoa, big girl. We're heading back upstairs. No, no, keep coming. Ooh. Interesting tactic. All right. Not bad. Creature gloves. We already have the better version of those. Yep, we will be reading this immediately. Shotgun choke mod would be great if we had a shotgun that was worth choking. Oh, hell yeah, legendary parts. Alright, not much else of that much interest there. I think we still had the front of the daycare. Vegetable stew and meat stew. That is a turning point for us. Light armor's quality 3, also pretty big, although we're not at the point that we're going to upgrade just yet. We might upgrade at 4. Harvesting more lead and brass from sinks and plumbing. This is where we get our lead and brass. There we go. I knew there was a trick to it. Very timely magazine for us. Seems it always works out that way for us. Learn to craft metal chain modifications and increase your stock in the wheelchair business. Jeez. Oh, we maxed that one out. Power attacks that kill your enemy refill your stamina meter. Okay, well, I mean, yes, that's excellent. That's great. All right, let's hustle up here. We still have a few cabinets to search. Let's put our bike down outside and load her up. All right, let's give this a shot then. Oh, there we go. There we go. Look at that lead and brass. Why would there be lead in the plumbing? Yeah, maybe that's the source of this outbreak. Okay, I think there are a few more sinks, but we don't need to get them all right now. All right, drop off our brass and ditch just enough things to clear up our inventory. There is our mag. We will take the bipod mod. All right, we took the bipod mod.
Look, but don't expect me to hold your hand through it.
I don't think there was anything we really needed to pick up. However, it's got bullet tips. How much is it for the lot? 90? Sure. That's not very expensive at all. Let's go ahead and sell you that. We'll let you keep the rest because I'm guessing, yep, no cement mixer.
Hit you on your way out.
All right, we have more mods than slots here, but let's take a look. Oh, there's no actual change in the model. That's kind of a shame. I mean, 30 rounds is pretty good. Oh, looks like we ran out of fuel in the forge. That's fine for now. I think the last thing we're going to look at is that nerd armor. We can build better nerd armor. Okay, sure, we'll go with the level 3. Start reading those magazines. Alright, we have our nerd armor with a 15% extra skill point chance. Let's go ahead and put it on. And let's also see something else about that armor. Geez, it looks terrible. Oh yeah, okay, this gets 2 slots versus my armor. Alright, so what we're gonna do next is we're going to take Tactical Warfare, all of these magazines, so odds are we'll get at least 1 extra skill point. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, we got 4 extra points with that one. That is crazy. That means we can build a level 2 AK-47. That is that is wild. Wow. Which I believe we should be able to do. Oh, we don't have enough machine gun parts. Okay. Well, that'll be our focus for the next episode because we've got to make the cut here. I think next episode we will continue doing a little bit of gathering. Probably try to get a hold of a machine gun part for the AK-47. Upgrade our baseball bat, and actually make a trip out to Gen this time. And with that said, if you had a good time, give me a like, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, do all of that good stuff, and I will see you on the next one.